One thing I was wondering, these late starts, are they problematic, challenging in any way, just keeping the guys ready and focused that long?
It's definitely a long day, but we both play at 9 o'clock. That's the way I look at it. Oregon State has a long day, so it's you control what you can control, but it's not just adjust to it.
Is there anything else you have to do in terms of keeping them ready as
opposed
to?
Well, the one thing is classes are going on, so they go to class during the day, and obviously we'd like them to get off their feet in the afternoon. We normally everybody's out of class by 12:50, so they can be hopefully getting a nap in the afternoon, and we'll shoot around at 4 and eat at 5, and we'll do our normal deal, eat 4 hours before the game, and so we'll kind of keep our routine the same. It's just everything's a little bit later, and they do have to go to class now when you're at home, which hopefully can kind of keep maybe their minds off the game, which is sometimes a good thing too. For a coach, it's no fun because you're sitting around the office worrying about the game all day. But as players, they can go to class and hopefully then get a nap, and then and look, 9 o'clock at night's not too late for college students.
You talked earlier in the week about just focus on this one day, not worrying about anything else.
Nothing else.
Not next weekend, not the weekend. Do you think your guys have bought into that?
I will see. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I don't know the answer to that. I know all we've been talking about is Oregon State and try to prepare for them. And again, it's about trying to win the next game. And I don't know if they've bought into that or not.
Coach, you don't want to use the word must win this early in Pac-12, but you never want to go to 1-3. What's the message to the team right now?
Oh, the message is we got to just do what we do and try to do it well. That's really it. Play Colorado basketball on both ends of the floor. We've really worked to try to get our transition game going and more effective in practice these last 2 days. We're going to have to really concentrate on obviously containing and slowing down Gary Payton. So I don't worry about the big picture. It's about what do we have to do to try to beat Oregon State, and that's what we're going to focus on. That's what we're going to concentrate on. And in terms of what our record will be if we win or what our record will be if we lose, look, we just got to worry about things that are at hand, which is trying to beat Oregon State. And I don't get into all that stuff as much as maybe other people might.
What can you say about the job Wayne Tinkle has done over there?
Done a good job. Obviously, did a great job last year, and I know, they're last year they played pretty much zone. They were controlling tempo and keeping games close and trying to win at the end. They did a good job of that. This year they're deeper. They've got some good freshmen in, and the two coaches' kids are really good players, and so they've recruited well. They've still got some good, talented guys from last year's team. So he's done a good job. In a very short period of time. And I know Wayne from our Big Sky days together. He was at Montana when I was at Northern Colorado. So I'm familiar with him, and he's done a good job.
Last 6 minutes of the game, going back the last month or so, have not been your strong point.
Right.
How do you address that? What can you do different?
What we've talked about, number one, we worked on it. We did a 6-minute, scrimmage today, end of the game, both teams in the bonus, and so we work on it in practice. We talk about, look, we have to offensively we don't have to do things differently than we are doing in the other 34 minutes of the game. The game the other night against Utah is a great example. I think we're shooting 62% going into the last 6 minutes of the game, or something like that. In the last, we have to make plays. We have to take care of the ball. We have to do the same things we do in the first 34 minutes. So we can't think of it like, okay, there's 5 minutes to go. We got to change. Let's change what we're doing. Let's just keep doing what has been successful and not get tentative and not get scared and be in attack mode. And defensively, we got to get stops. That's the bottom line. So, you practice it, you talk about it, you try to get better.
You've talked a few times about trying to ramp up the atmosphere in here a little bit for these home games. Now that the students are back, is there any sense of frustration that you've got these two games, that one's going to be at 9 o'clock and the other's going to be up against the Broncos?
It's just I control what I can control. Yeah, I'd rather not be playing at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night. I'd rather not be playing on Sunday against the Broncos, but we are, and so hopefully our fans will show up and cheer loud. And again, whether I'm frustrated or not doesn't really mean a hill of beans at the end of the day. It is what it is, and you move on and you deal with it. And I'm just very appreciative of the fans that have shown up and have really done their best to support this program, night in and night out. So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed in the start times. But again, there's nothing I can do about it. So that's what we get for cashing that check from the conference. You do what you have to do.
Comes with strings attached.
It comes with strings attached. That's not just
Yeah, exactly.